Well, we had a nice day. I think it made it bittersweet to go back to school for some of these kids.
I was actually just thinking about that, sitting here going, it's so nice outside. It's in the 80s and 90s, you now say?
Yeah, beautiful summer weather,
Yes.
Allison Gillian. As we head into tonight, though, it is going to be nice and comfortable. No changes in the near term, but get ready for a little bit of rain, and then we just cool it off again. Pretty much what we've seen all summer long. A local lookout at Milford shows clear blue skies, a gorgeous day, and a great way to start out the week as many kids, yes, heading back to school and going back to work or just relaxing on this beautiful day. As we head into tonight, we're seeing mostly clear skies, nothing headed our way, and no worries about any storms firing up. And this is pretty much the way it is everywhere across the Northeast. We're enjoying some dry air, but that dry air will start to heat up over these next couple of days. Let's check out what's happening in the tropics, as that's been the big story with Tropical Storm Cristobal out there and over the northern Bahamas. This is going to stay out in the Atlantic. It is not going to have any impact on our weather, but it may produce some choppy conditions for some of the coastal waters along the Atlantic beaches and maybe some rip currents, but this curving out and staying in the Atlantic. So excellent news as we head into Labor Day weekend. Now, as we see what's going to happen over the next couple of days, it stays mostly clear tonight, tomorrow, also early on Wednesday, but then we'll gradually start to see the clouds moving in. And you see here by the evening on Wednesday, we'll have some wet weather moving in. So in the planner in the near term, we're down into the lower 70s tonight by 10 o'clock, 63 degrees, nice and cool as you start out the morning, and then nice and comfortable for the afternoon. Tonight in Redding, a low of 60 degrees, a nice night to turn off the AC, but tomorrow we'll be turning it back on as we warm up to 78 degrees in Darien. Some of our inland areas will definitely be a lot warmer than that, and we'll see highs in the mid 80s, scattered showers possible late Wednesday, and then by Thursday we're going to feel that humidity dropping and a beautiful weekend headed our way. Maybe a few showers here and there, and especially as we head back into Labor Day. I'll have another look at the hyperlocal forecast coming up.
Thank you very much. This was a spectacular day. Not too hot,
gorgeous.
sunny.
Yeah, it's kind of the continuation of the weekend, Tom and Jackie, as we head into tonight. Mostly clear skies, not going to see any changes just yet. So enjoy it as we take a local look out now at Norwalk. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? I love those clouds. Those are actually called cumulus humulus, and we can see a lot of sunshine and low humidity. Hopefully you had a chance to get out and check out those clouds too. Not going to bring any rain, mostly clear, not only here but all across the region. We usually take a look to the west to see what's going on there, and as you can see, there is all dry weather and not too many clouds either. As we head into tonight, we'll be mostly clear at 68 degrees at 10 o'clock. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, 61 degrees, nice and cool. Some of us will be in the 50s, especially for the inland areas. And we'll be at 77 degrees at lunchtime, still feeling nice and comfortable. The forecast shows that we'll start to see a few clouds here and there, but you don't see any green on here. That means no rain, and the rain stays away from our area for the next couple of days. But then by Thursday, we could start to see some of that moving back in. We're down to 56 degrees in Stamford tonight, 62 degrees for a low in Norwalk. North of the Merritt Parkway, that's what I was talking about, those cool spots in Woodbridge, a low of 53 degrees, while Milford sees a low of 59 degrees. Heading into the day tomorrow, mostly sunny, nice, pleasant, warm, only 74 degrees for a high in Darien. New Canaan, a high of 79 degrees. This is still below average, below where we should be for this time of year, and Orange, a high of 77 degrees. Highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s through the rest of the week. A mix of sun and clouds starting out, especially on Wednesday. We'll start to see the cloud cover increasing. A couple of showers on Thursday, but I still don't think it's going to be a widespread rain. Most of us won't see that, and then we go back to some gorgeous weather in time for the weekend. More hyperlocal weather coming up in a few minutes.
Lots of rain last night. No ice falling last night.
Oh, thank goodness. Tom and Ted, as we go into the forecast, it's looking nice and cool too. We'll have the humidity dropping and some beautiful weather headed our way as we get ready for the weekend. Let's take a look out right now at Norwalk. We see clear blue skies, and wow, doesn't this look so much different than it did earlier today? And we will continue to have this type of weather, but we can't rule out that there may be some more buckets of water coming from the sky. We've had a couple of showers and storms just to the west of us. Let's get a closer view of some of those storms that are moving just to the north of the city and moving closer to our area. So we may have a brief heavy downpour or two before we wrap up all of this wet weather going into the next couple of days. Skies will be clearing at 10 o'clock. We'll be at 70 degrees, a cooler morning and 61 degrees and 73 degrees. It will be so pleasant tomorrow at lunchtime, and the highs only reaching the upper 70s, which is well below average for this time of year. Breezy and pleasant. A few more clouds mixing in as we go through the day. Weston a high of 76, Bridgeport a high of 77, and Orange will see a high of 78 degrees. So there's a lot going on this weekend. If you want to start out tomorrow, heading to Stamford, Alive at 5 will be going on, and we'll be at 75 degrees. A lot of sun, but we can't rule out a spot shower or two that may be moving in if you want to go see the Beach Boys. On Friday, also some live music going on, but this time in Westport, and we'll have some temperatures around 74 degrees at nighttime. Concert looking nice and clear with some comfortable weather. On Saturday, the Oyster Festival will be going on in Milford, and live music and a great day to be outside with a high of 82 degrees. But by Sunday, there may be a couple of pop-up showers or maybe even a couple of storms as you head out to the Sono Art Celebration in South Norwalk. Rain will be possible and we'll be at 82 degrees. We have the lineup of all of those events on news12.com, and this beautiful weather continues even into next week. I'll have another look at the hyperlocal forecast coming up.